welcome to the next episode of
Mugs with
Buds. Hello, fellow butters.
What's everyone sipping on today as you watch the show?
Today we have a very special guest with us. We have Ranger Rodriguez.
Hello, Ranger Rodriguez. How's it going?
Quite well, Nate. Quite well.
Man, it's great to see you. It's definitely been some time seeing you in person. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure.
Great. So just to start off, how about you give us a little bit about who you are, what you do for the Indiana Dunes National Park, and what your role is at the Dunes Learning Center.
Sure. My name is Steve Rodriguez. I'm a ranger here at the Indiana Dunes National Park, and my primary responsibility is to fulfill the role of the liaison between the National Park, the Indiana Dunes National Park, and the Dunes Learning Center. So I work closely with the naturalists and mostly with Jamie, Anthony, and Aaron in terms of incorporating something in whatever programming that they have for the summer campers or when we're in a school curriculum-based education programming.
Great. What are some of the favorite things you like to do at the Indiana Dunes?
In terms of being a ranger here in the park, I really like when we get to be in the water, whether it's paddle boarding or canoeing or kayaking on the lagoon or the East Branch of the Little Calumet River. It's just, I always like seeing nature, regardless what season, from a water-based perspective. That's always really cool, and it's always a little quieter.
So it's interesting being on the water. Did you have experiences early on? What draws you to the water, or what draws you to the water?
Being grown up as a excuse me, concrete jungle boy, and not being exposed to nature till later in life, I got into canoeing more than kayaking, probably my late 20s. And what a blast. What a different way of getting around, of navigating, and just imagination. Whenever I get into a canoe or kayak, I always imagine I'm someone else, in some other time looking at this land. And usually when you're in a kayak or a canoe, it's just quieter. You're off the beaten path. You're not even on a regular established trail, although the East Branch of the Little Cal is our newest trail in the park, but it's a water trail. So it's not, I wouldn't even say heavily trafficked. It's not hardly trafficked at all. So it's just quieter. And you hear and see more things than you normally would on an established bike hiking type of path or trail.
Sure. So any interesting stories of any canoe trips or kayaking trips that you can share?
Yeah, we took all our seasonals, well, it would have been in 2019. It was 2019. No, it was last year, right before we really fully shut down. We took them, Kip and I, on the East Branch, and we got out at the new accessible put in and put out right there by the DLC. And we did the East Branch, and everyone got through. We got everyone, and right by the bridge there on Howe Road, right before it, Kip and I were breaking in the new tandem kayak. We got stuck in the middle of the Little Calumet River in about 5 feet of water. There was a thick branch that was sticking straight up, and there's like a little hole in the bottom of the kayak.
Oh no.
And that branch somehow found that little hole, and well, it was like a turkey baster. And it got right in there, and we were stuck, and all we could do was spin.
Oh.
And everyone was on the bridge saying, "What are you guys doing?" And we couldn't go. No matter what we did, we could not get off this penetrating limb coming up into the bottom part of our kayak, and all we could do was spin. So finally, one of the seasonals got in, Jacob, and Jacob is 6'5", and he was up to his pecs in the water. He just took a deep breath, went down under, and he was able to break it. And boom, we were released then, and he just swam to the side. But it was just hilarious. I think there is on social media some pictorial evidence of the two Rangers not being able to complete it while all the new seasonals are done, and we're stuck spinning on a stick. I don't know. It was yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but fun, all in good. Yeah. So some good stuff.
Well, I think that's all we have for today. Ranger Rodriguez, just want to thank you again for taking the time to catch up with us. And, we know this for sure that it wouldn't be a DLC program without your presence and without you hanging out with us naturalists and inspiring the kids and getting them more excited to be outside. So thank you again so much.
Yeah, definitely.
You're welcome. I love the saying on the side of the bus, nature needs kids and kids need nature. Because I remember growing up where I grew up and everything like that is nothing like this. And Anthony knows that I've said this multiple times. Nothing like this existed when I grew up. And yeah, I think it's just so healthy for kids to have that, and to be able to be a part of that, and working with you guys is really cool. It's really frosting on the cake, and I get paid for it too. So it's just,
Well, folks, that concludes this week's episode of Mugs with Buds. Like and subscribe to our channel, and also in the comments down below, comment what you wanted to be when you grew up. Until next time, cheers.